Okay, welcome back guys, we are playing more Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishment. The last time we kinda get stuck, in this place, in this cave, and with this case you need to search the tunnels, you need to find who killed Sir Rodney Pencliffe, and we need to search the crime scene once again upstairs. But I was thinking about this thing here and actually tried that on my own because I didn't really want to make any delays whatsoever with finding out how to solve this murder case. So it was simple, or maybe it wasn't. I think that it's something related with. I'm gonna show you just in a second there. Might be related with that because after playing a little bit around on my other PC when I wanted to make walkthrough, I actually realized something, but I didn't want to go over that moment, and I think that I did something differently than what I'm doing right now. So with that being said, it's kind of tricky to know what I did there differently, but I think
This area.
that it's related with that shield with this one somehow.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
And we got the plate. We got the plate. That was one more clue. And examine the Sime Queen and Roman Best Bets is completed now. I didn't really know that, to be honest. I was just focusing on the tunnel down below. But there we go, we finished that. Now if I can do this, then we should be able actually to conclude this case and jump to another one. Sorry about coughing, I'm really sorry about that, but I'm sick as hell. I slept like more than 12 hours after that 12-hour stream, and I'm really trying to go back on the feet, and from tomorrow I'm gonna be fine, but today, there we go. You see, that is the coffin which was missing actually, and that went down. So we're gonna place that piece of shield here, and there we go. Simple as that.
This shadow seems to represent a bridge. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
So I don't know how is that exactly. Find the way to the Mitchum, okay. But apparently we need bridge. The Mitrium lies hidden at the St. Albans excavation site. The bridge pier seems to hold a secret. So there we go, now we can go there. That was whole philosophy basically, but I made that huge miss with that shield. We are gonna be fine now. And I hate the fact that my voice is completely ruined and I barely can talk. But I'm kinda addicted to this game now and I wanna play this game so badly. So I think that he's talking about that bridge over there, which is in river. So point of interests now, there we go. Nice, we're gonna get those ropes. If I do remember correctly, we had something else here. That, and we had a crossbow. I believe it's in house. Might be in house, actually we have here. Maybe something. But the funny thing about this is that I already connected, I mean I saw that map there on that platform and I knew what we need to do. We
This
needed those
is a
objects.
reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow. This
Well, we need that. Hooks very solid, used for construction. Wait, maybe we don't need crossbow?
we should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. We should use these. There might be something behind these leaves. I have to find a way of getting there.
It's definitely something there. Item required. Well, as I said, I kinda hate that you need to do first those things to get actually objects which you already know that you need to get. But
I should use the appropriate
So I've never actually did this. This might be.
I should use.
Okay. I know how they looks overall, so you know. I should be able to guess. Maybe. Wait, do I miss something else from down there? No, so that is the final part. Yeah, maybe I should rotate. Nice. Very good. So now with that we're gonna go over river. We should be fine, I guess. Looking forward to
Those
see
rings
how
on
is
the
that.
bridge are perfect targets.
I will gonna aim. It's kinda hard,
This one is ready.
but there you go. It's really hard.
Firing a gastrophetus requires a lot of practice.
Well, we have all time in this world.
This one is ready.
Okay, sweet, sweet. We said sweet.
The bridge is ready.
Nice.
Now I must cross it.
Wow. Okay, shift to the right. Okay, I see. Oh god, no, no, no. My game crashed. Wow, guys. My game crashed because they fell down into the water. My game didn't crash so far, neither once. Yeah, there were issues with CPU usage. I guess I'm gonna the software again. But my game crashed only because I fell down into the water. I believe that we have checkpoint there. I hope. It's not far away anyways, even in worst case if you're down there in tunnels, but yeah, we're here actually. The thing is... Okay, I see. I don't need to do that like crazy. Game crashed again. Wow. This is next gen. If you die, you can't play game anymore. Okay, let's try not to die anymore because it's really freaking annoying to start this game over and over. Thankfully I can skip all those intros at the beginning. Oh well. Oh well. Let's see, we need to... I'm trying to realize. No, I can't. I can't, and my game is still crashing. Now I can't even start game because game is already running. Wow. Guys, if you see this on YouTube crashing, report them. They must be killed. Wow. I don't know, this is probably the worst game in terms of optimization which I played like last couple months at least. It's really weird and they really made it even weirder with this. Okay, if I take a step, I can't, I'm pressing left and right when I have that arrow. Well, game didn't crash this time. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Game is not crashing anymore. Now it's crashing. This is gonna be boring part. Probably most retarded part. Well, yes, I'm gonna put annotation once when I pass this bridge, guys, so you don't need to watch these painful moments. I mean, why are they making so huge thing with this bridge? Just let me go. I can't do this. I can't do anything. I can skip. I'm gonna skip this, you know? I'm gonna skip this. Yes. Because I don't want to go over that bridge like 100 times and get my game crashed. If game is not crashing, I will try.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful.
I would keep trying like crazy, but since game is crashing, I'm gonna just skip that part. Oh god, more symbols.
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around. I saw this symbol in...
Okay, you saw all those symbols. I did realize that, man. If you use this, nothing.
I saw...
Maybe I need to examine on all of those. I did, I think. Wait, only this one doesn't have a symbol, right? Right. Well, hopefully there are no death traps or something, because that would be even more painful. I already died like 10 times today in Sherlock Holmes. Okay, so this is blind way. This, whatever the fuck it is, it's nothing. Game showed me this way for some reason indeed, so we need to go here. But it's kinda lame that they showed me where I need to go already. So I would assume this one now? No. No, no, no. Well, you know what they say? When you get from the door, Just go forward. Don't stop. Hey Fash the Police, welcome to the stream, and I'm glad that you actually finished your exams. Right on time, because I'm already streaming a couple of days in a row without breaks, and I'm streaming for more than 7 or 8 hours with no internet speed. Do you have any buffering, maybe? I'm asking every new person that, just to make sure that it's watchable. Because I increased quality by a lot, and you know. Okay, we came from here, but I'm glad that you're here. I just started the stream, so I'm trying to start streaming as late as I can, because people usually then can come and watch me. Okay, great, awesome. So the only person who had problems with my stream is from Finland, and for some reason he had shattering, but it's on his side. That's good to know. Okay, I think we can go only on the other side from this room, and if we can't find anything there, then it's some sort of puzzle, I would assume. Yep, new room. I can hear something like ghosts. That's scary. I'm just a little bit ill. So... oh god. Wait, how do I know what I need to place? Okay, I think that I... Keep in mind, we can always skip those puzzles, but I don't want to do that. We need all those to go down. So seems like that I don't know what I'm doing here. Simple as that. I think that the smallest stone need to go in the middle. Yep, because it's going there. And this cannot go there. Nope. What are the speeds? But I'm watching my stream on 10 megabytes download and 1 upload, and it's working smooth without any problems, so I would assume that nobody actually have less speed than that. God damn it, I hate this puzzle already. So if we place it here, this one will go up. If we place this here, nothing. But if we get that one, and that one placed here, that changed with this one. No, wait, I don't want to skip. Can I go outside now? From these, yeah, I guess. Okay. There's got to be something which is telling us how to deal with this. Obviously we need to follow this sign. So that sign on the right. And those are not really... oh god, freaking Sherlock Holmes. Ah, never mind, man. If you don't have buffering, it's great. I was afraid that a lot of people aren't going to be able to watch my stream because I increased internet quality. With that being said, internet bitrate I mean, for streaming, and if I need to sacrifice quality, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Nice. If I need to sacrifice quality in order to provide for more people to watch my stream without buffering, I would do that, but this is probably even better. So now I'm not sure, I might even come from here. I might going backwards. Might be the case. Oh god. I don't know where I'm going. I came from here. So let's go down there. I think, no, maybe we came from here. Did we? Or we didn't. I think that when I approached, yeah, I saw this, so by some logic, yeah, I've never been this. Fuck it,
Which
what
way
am
should
I
we go,
telling?
Holmes?
I came from here, so I don't even know. I did play a little bit of that. I'm gonna play that again once when I decide which week it's gonna be a horror week. I have a lot of horror games which I wanna play and finally complete them. And right now I'm stuck with this one because it's recently released.
I saw this.
So this is the beginning of this maze. Okay. Then we said that we need to go right with those rails on picture. Okay. So now we should be going here, but I'm gonna get left side this time. Nope. So let's go here. Yeah, I know. I get a couple jumps, scary jumps. It wasn't really the best feeling in the world. So let's see. In this room we are coming from helmet. That seems like helmet, right? I think that I know what I need to do. I just realized it was about time, by the way. We came from that, then rails, then we came from that, now we have bug. I'm pretty sure that we're going here. There is a water. So now we came out from bug. Okay, from bug, let's go here. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing right now. I just hope that I'm gonna find. I would assume that we came from there. Maybe here. Yeah, we can hear some voices. We couldn't hear that before. So maybe we are making some progress. Yep, we had a checkpoint there. So now we came from that circle. But I don't really see. I mean, okay, we came from circle. We're gonna follow this sign because we followed this sign from the beginning. But holy fuck, dude, he's always scaring me. So it's not bug, it's this one. There we go. Yeah, that seems like place for it. I'm gonna check this side first. Nice. At least I know that they don't need to go there. And there we go, finally. Holy, this is Indiana Jones.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it?
But as I said, Indiana Jones.
This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacombs underneath the Frigidarium. The murderer left this lamp.
Okay. Anything? I don't think so, because he automatically quitted from that screen. However. Okay, we can't open this. First I'm gonna check everything without any vision whatsoever, and then I'm gonna be using visions.
Watson, I need your help.
Wow. What do you mean by do you want to build a snowman? Wait, what the hell? I would help you if I can.
Are we inside the hidden
Oh, he's the stronger one, I guess. Now we can change to Sherlock. Go here. Then I'm gonna circle this. He should be holding that one. Well, I don't... okay. I thought that he was gonna hold that for me. Wait. Wait. Buffered one time, okay. Now if I'm here... I think that they closed that door again. Yep, I closed that door again. So basically, this one, it's opening something which is on the other side. It's opening this door. Holy, oh my god, how the hell I'm gonna know this? I don't think that I need that one right now. I need one which is near our partner. And it's closed still, so it got to be the third one. So then he can go inside and play with those two while I'm... Yup, indeed. As I thought. Now we can leave this. And I'm gonna go for the second one. Okay. How do I go outside now? Holy. Wait. Nope, I shouldn't do that. Okay. Now we are inside. So now we need to open door. Not that one. I would say the first one. Wow, this is pain in the ass. Yeah, have fun with it, 5 nights. I'm so confused right now. Someone need to be here. That's the thing, someone need to be here to open the main door there. And Sherlock is here. Wait. I don't know where the door leads at first place. So Sherlock is the one who has Am I crazy or what? I don't know. If Sherlock has actually that thingy for opening the main thing, the main gate, then why wouldn't just open that? There we go. And now we go and get it.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
That's gonna be one of those gates. I think it's this one. But that's not gonna be open from this side. For that we will need our partner to go inside. Yeah, I can do this in meantime. Sir Rodney's secret was an important discovery, a metaphorical bomb. He could use the powerful means of annihilation and annihilating anyone who stood in his way, that he alone might take the fame and the glory. I don't know what the hell was that red line on my screen. It was weird as hell. Weird as hell. So, as I said, we're gonna need him to somehow, maybe from here, indeed, open that. Okay, I see what we need to do. It's gonna be done. We just need to figure out which one of those three. There we go. So now we go here. We open the second one. He goes outside. Exactly here. And then we open the first one, but hopefully I'm not gonna be able to go outside, that's the problem. Can I go alone? It would be fun if I can go alone. Wait, maybe one of those two. Yeah, one of those two will open door actually for him. No, okay. That's cool. That's cool. But how do I get inside then? Maybe... Okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe I open just gate with this one. And he go inside. Come on, do that. Nice. Holy, this game. I'm not sure that I wanna try next case. Next case is gonna be even more weirder, more harder, more complex. Oh god. So we still can't do anything with that. How do we connect those now?
Have you found something interesting?
Perhaps I'm missing something because... oh, clues. You have found unutilized all clues in the case. Please proceed to the education space and form your conclusion. So something here doesn't work. Got to be that way then. Even if Pitkin is the owner of the beds, he will surely lose them, for this major discovery will change everything. It will turn the beds into a permanent excavation site to preserve the research. It will never achieve the commercial status that Pitkin desires. Which lead us to the Pitkin that is the murderer, which I thought from the beginning he was arrogant as hell. He killed Sir Rodney to conceal their discovery, the only way to save their own beds from the upcoming excavation. He intended to start his own business. He used an ice-made reproduction of the golden knife of Mithras. Now, we can go with condemned or absolve. Putin was humiliated by Sir Rodney and he devised a plan to first eliminate him and then open the beds for business. He believed that the mystery of the murder would attract the public, or Pitkin was the legitimate owner of the beds and Sir Rodney was about to take over the rights. The Bandcliffe has accepted the compromise. Pitkin would not have killed him. I don't approve killing. Simple as that. This case worse than those stations in previous one.
Why did you bring me here? I saw that you released the others.
Sir Gregory, I would ask that you listen carefully to what I'm intending to reveal to Inspector Lestrade. You murdered Sir Rodney Bentcliffe in cold blood, and you did it for money.
What? No, that's not true.
I am afraid that it is. The ingenious ghost weapon that you used only served to prove the premeditation.
You're insane.
It was a spectacular felony, one that intrigued the police and encouraged the press. Scandal is an excellent means of bringing the public's attention to your baths. And eventually, of course, it brought me too.
You have it all wrong.
Well, I didn't expect you to possess much in the way of courage. May you be a fraction more inspired before you meet the hangman. Farewell, Sir Gregory.
Did I actually did what I needed and how I needed? I don't know. We have 18 from 18 clues, so basically everything. Yes. People solve this case the same way. Only 3%. Well, people made same moral choice. Well, that's, I guess, most important. I would assume.
The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Okay, let's see. Can we see something? Wow, she's still staring there even during night. Come on, lady. How freaking crazy are
The
you?
letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
On the tables. I mean, I don't know
This
that...
is where I keep my post.
This table, maybe?
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Well, I don't see any letter. Maybe I'm blind. That seemed
The
like...
letter is on the table, Holmes. You should
Oh,
take
this one. Bake Street, London,
A
Sherlock
wax
Holmes.
seal with the monogram E.B. A wax... I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Okay.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave cirrhosis there. That's weird as hell.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the E.B. monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in
Okay.
hope of an interesting morning.
There we go, our next case. Which is, by the way, still here in London. Which is okay, which means that we're gonna be able always to go home and analyze new things. Amazing. Better than some train stations in the middle of nothing. That was the worst case. I mean, the previous one was the longest hell and the tricky one, but those stations were a pain in the ass.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
As
All
usually.
right. I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
Wow, we are splitting our jobs now. That's kinda, you know, weird. Usually we do all the work. So inspector room where Lady Brackenstall is resting. I would assume this one.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is
Oh.
Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Fresh bruises. Well, that's obvious. She's kinda pretty. Pale cheeks. Australian origin. Elegant dress. Wedding ring. And old bruises.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir
She reminds
Eustace
me of
was a
some
drunkard.
extras.
To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
She.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
In the dining room.
Your ladyship? Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Okay. I think I saw something here. Working hands, okay. And coffee stain.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
Wow, Walking Dead is available on PS4 and Xbox One in couple days from now, I would assume. Investigate the murder of DIB, inspect the room where Lady... okay, and inspect the crime scene. So we're gonna still be inspecting this one. Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls, as they are known, made their reappearance by way of brutal but successful intrusion into one of Sherlock Holmes'. Okay, I don't think that it's actually something really important. The elder Jack Randall is a man in his 40s and already grey-haired, while average-height and build, being the mastermind behind the burglaries. The first son, William Randall, is a tall and broad-shouldered with a small, so he's basically a small one, even though there is a younger brother, Melvin Randall. Okay, he's with weaker constitution, and he is skinny as a rake, whatever the hell that means.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Indeed. We do have maybe something here. We do have scratches.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame.
So there is something behind.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Let's do that, but first let's try to connect some things. The robbery was faked and the whole story invented in order to blame Sir Austen's death on the Randalls, or the testimonies and evidence match the point over the Randalls gang. Unfortunately, it does. But she could know that probably from newspapers or something, so we're gonna still keep considering that one.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your ladyship?
Okay, I just need to check that one does that works and actually works. So, we need to find a combination for that safe.
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
Two women's. Like in movies. Rock of Gibraltar,
So the
1893.
lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Okay. Why is that important to anything here?
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
The body is still in the dining room where the murder...
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
This reminded me of Hannibal for some reason, TV show, if you know what I mean. Okay, oh god, there is a huge ass garden.
The hunting scene.
So he was the hunter, right?
Antique hunting.
I would assume so.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France. A bottle of wine is missing here.
Okay.
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
So they were trying to find something particularly, right?
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Indeed.
The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Well, maybe
The
it's
hunting
silverware.
scene.
Maybe it's not. Okay, let's deal with the body first, I guess.
A fur trader's cabin. It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Okay. Really helpful.
That must be the murder weapon.
Most likely.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
God damn it. Nothing on his head, nothing on his upper body.
Barefoot. He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
That doesn't necessarily need to mean, except if they were like in 1893 wearing or not wearing anything, only if they are in
Quite
bed.
a large stick, a formidable weapon.
Okay, so we're missing something here.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Perhaps. Okay, we did that successfully. Now I know. Now I'm not there is no way that I'm gonna do same mistake and skip something. Dead body and that. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on a fireplace grate, perhaps. I'm not sure about this, but deadly accident, there we go. The death of Sir could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on a fireplace grate, or the death of Sir Eustace could have been due to the poker blow. Let's go with this one, but that doesn't mean like anything. Literally anything. Why? Because I'm gonna make sure
That must be the murder weapon.
I don't see blood on murder weapon. I definitely don't see blood of murder weapon, so maybe, just maybe, that happened. I would assume so.
A deer hunt. A fur trader's cabin. This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Okay.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Calon-Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru.
So everything is from France.
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Okay, that doesn't help us. But I think that we're missing something.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing. It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
So, two glasses with traces of descented wine but without beeswing, and the third glass with wine and a large amount of beeswing were found in the dining room. What is exactly beeswing? Maybe that sounds stupid when I ask, but I never actually, you know, found that word in gaming. So, you know, maybe it's stupid, but I want to find out what is that. A sediment from winemaking used in a cooking as cream of tartar. So it's not like poison or something like that. Okay. Well, I need to check all possibilities, right?
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
They maybe even didn't know that they actually got that rope from something which could be a lever. No, I don't think that we can connect anything here. Like literally not even anything, but I just make sure. Why not? Let's see. Can we place that here?
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller.
Oh, that's the bell. And we do have the rope, but we can't really do anything. Wait.
It appears.
Nope. And that's the same thing. There is something here. We are missing something here because
The death was instant.
I think that we are missing something here. Just saying. Investigate the murder. Okay, investigate the room where Lady Steele. Yeah, we need that code. We still need to inspect this room, and we need to collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the scent trail. Let's do that. How do I find him? Wait, he said... Toby?
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Okay, so he's gonna go with us, right?
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
I would assume that he's gonna follow us, right? Yeah. He's a nice dog. And we're getting around time which when game should be restarted because of CPU usage. Those loading screens are making that for some reason.
Search, Toby.
So now I'm the dog. How is that amazing? Okay. This is a nice plan. Toby's actually doing something. I was always wondering, like, why we have a dog and we can actually do something like interaction with him. This is very nice. Gotta be something inside, indeed.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Well, do we go back now? I think we do. We know that fact now, so they went there for something and then they were running this way. Really? Inside? Or they dropped something there.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
But wait, we have more. We have more indeed. They were running all the way here and they were probably climbing here.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Well, we have a lot of things which are missing, so, you know.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
A lot of possibilities overall. So anyhow, let's go back to the wheel.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Maybe with that?
I need a hook.
Okay.
If
he's
only I
gonna
had
need a
something
hook.
with which
We don't really
the
have...
wheel handle is open.
We don't really have a hook right now, so once we find that, we're gonna go there. Perhaps I can find it here. Indeed.
This hook might be useful.
Easy peasy. Let's make sure
Small
that...
gardening tools, nothing of great interest. This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
You need to clear everything, because if game doesn't like close this scene, you're missing something. You're most likely missing
Bags
something.
of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
There we go. He did that automatically, so now I know that that small house is clear. And I was doing all kind of mistakes earlier with that, but now, there we go.
There's some...
We can deal with this, finally. Well, that's kinda lame. Not realistic at all, but...
silverware. This is hardly a coincidence.
So wait, they were not here for... I'm not gonna judge really fast, but my opinion on this that her wife and that maid maybe even killed that dude while he was drunk, and they made actually that torque to seems like weapon, and that this is like stolen, but they dropped that down
The
there.
Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
I think that's the case. I think that we got this. Slowly but surely we're gonna get there. So silver found, and no. Robbery is the motive. Robbery is confirmed the motive for the crime. The criminals may have plans to return from the silverware that they dumped, or the robbery could have been imitated to explain his death. The silverware was not supposed to be found. I think so. I mean, why would they drop that if they could actually go over wall anyways? It's stupid. Now that glass is making kind of the problem. There were 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with beeswing, or there were 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass with the beeswing considered solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. I would say 2 people. If I'm going for that theory, a maid wouldn't be drinking wine with them, I think. Right? I think so. If I'm already going with that theory, then that got to be the way. So we're gonna need to talk with that lady again. Yeah, we just need to investigate those 2 rooms still. I would assume that we're not missing anything else in this yard. At least I'm gonna hope. Yeah, because that one is without blood. And I feel like that they were drinking wine, and he maybe was even drugged, and then she got those, she placed those there, maybe, but I'm not sure about Toby. Toby was trailing the thingy.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
Well, I guess it is. Now I just realized that in bottom right corner you can see black thingy, which is end of my chroma background. Now I'm not sure should I deal with that actually. 1 second, guys. I wanna actually make this. I wanna fix that. Simple as that. There we go. Should be better. So sorry about that, guys. So let's talk with those 2
Sir
ladies.
Warthen Brackenstall. Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Holmes, don't look at...
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Oh well, there we go again.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his two sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
So they were drinking wine, really?
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
That's weird as hell.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Okay, so...
Let us try to open this safe.
well, let's try,
This
but in
safe
doubt.
can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
I hate those. I hate those saves. In every game, literally, I had problems with this. But seems like this one is much easier to crack, so it's not gonna be the problem. Yeah, it's much easier. Your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of hepatic decompensation. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There is particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there are the lung abscess that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by anal... wait, so he was sick. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady. I don't know what the hell that means, but anyhow, this is from hospital, I would assume. And there were a number of treatment options, which he didn't choose apparently. Okay.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal. Antique
kinda.
coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
Wait, that was called safe? Yep, that was called safe. So let's talk with that lady about her husband
Oh,
condition.
what a horrible thing to have happened.
Or maybe no.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behavior.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead, but a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before.
She's
Wonder
lying.
with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did.
I think that
She
she's
doesn't
lying.
have any friends here, so it was especially hard for her.
Lady Beckinsale married Sir Arthur shortly after arriving in England and remained at home during that time. There is little possibility that she or her maid are acquainted with anyone in the country, or lady is acquainted with someone from the Rock of Gibraltar. How should I know this now? She's from Australia. I should go with this one. Oh, maybe I'm doing a mistake. Wow, this microphone. You can
Please
feel
leave.
material how it's going.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Going out. Okay, we need to investigate the crime room. A little bit more and we should be good to go.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Well, we didn't know that. So violent with this. Sir Eustace was violent towards his wife, indeed. But that's the only thing which doesn't fit here. So we are missing something here. We still have that rope.
Antique. This door leads to the upstairs.
God damn it, I wanna go there. I don't know what I'm missing now here.
A trapper's hut. A trapper's hut. A hunter's cabin.
Did it search all those pictures already? The only thing, but even if we rotate, we're not gonna be able to find anything. And we did this already.
Antique hunting weapons.
This rope is maybe the only thing which is still here. And which is kinda making me to think that I'm missing something. But we can't really do anything here. Even if we do
It
that...
appears that the bell rope.
Okay, someone taller than me. That's okay.
It appears.
So nothing there, even though I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be able to do something with that. Maybe I should check the chairs? There we go.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
And this one is done as well. So now we just need to investigate the murder. Oh god. What do...
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this.
Okay, what if she... No, I don't think so. I don't think so. We need more clues. We need more clues. I would say that we need more clues. Do we have any objects whatsoever? Yeah, perform analysis. So you see, always something simple, but at least I'm not doing that mistake and I'm like lurking around for a full hour. Oh well. I don't know why, but I hate this loading screen. It's killing me. Let's
Let
analyze
us see
those
how the
things.
rope was cut.
I think that with these,
The
we're gonna
fibers at the
conclude
end of
this
the rope
case.
are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope. The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Okay, so it's not maybe this one.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
So it's not knife. Perhaps it's knife. Indeed.
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
Wow, that's
My
analyzing.
analysis table.
That analyzing. Next gen. So, cellar background. The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in a cellar's knot. That could indicate the intruder had a cellar's background. As I said, she had a background with cellars because we found that Australian picture, and I don't know, but I have weird feeling about that, and I am still pretty sure that she made that somehow.
My analysis table.
But again, now my thing is, how do I actually yeah, I'm gonna choose that one. Now we have a different opinion. That one stays there. Nah. It's gonna stay like that. I mean, that doesn't have any sense. Why would it? I don't think so. We didn't find blood on that. Sir Austin was murdered by one person who was visiting that night. It was he who tied up Lady. He is tall and strong. Wow, this is going completely wrong direction in my opinion. Look for sailor. The person who was visiting that night was probably a sailor. So now I feel like that we are actually having a jealous sailor who wanted to kill her husband. I don't know. 1893. What the hell? The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from the something London line, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand and Australia. On the ship boat to England, Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. There we go. There we go. But
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
we're gonna call the specialist. How do we do that? There we go. I thought it was gonna be something with wings.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
He's always helping us with sailors.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893, and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
Okay.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Okay. What table again? This one, I assume.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Okay.
And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th. This list shows the...
Wait.
This list... This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Indeed.
This officer is still at sea.
Then James. James might be the one. Samuel, Nathan.
I do not think that this sailor has... I do not think that this sailor has any... I do not think...
Okay, let's go further. Charles.
This officer was on a ship that's...
Then Jack, Thomas, Hilbert, and William.
I do not think that this officer was on a ship that...
Okay, so we have Herbert, Thomas, and Jack.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Okay, so he is suspicious. Herbert and Thomas. They got to be here.
This officer is still at sea.
And
This
Herbert,
officer is still at sea.
or
Therefore,
Herbert,
he
however.
Captain Jack Crocker is
Indeed.
our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Indeed.
This Crocker. Do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Okay.
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
It's weird that we are dealing with case here at home, but
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
he's gonna be arrogant. Oh, honest, whoever. Strong build. I don't see anything. Clean boots. Okay. I mean, his outfit is dirty as hell. See knife. Okay, he has a knife. And it's weird that he has clean boots and outfit is dirty. So perhaps he changed boots to hide his trails or something. Got to be something on his hands. Newspaper ink.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right, if there was no evidence.
What then?
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Nope, because we have that.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now.
Well,
Your theory is
you
flawed
kinda are.
anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Shark. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night.
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No, there is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Okay. Captain Crocker was aboard the Sharp on the night of the murder. He was not afraid to confront me. He had a confident demeanor, or Crocker is lying. His involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard that I was looking for him, distilling his guilt. Maybe. I didn't want to go this way at the first place, but seems like that we're gonna deal with this case this way. He is murderer, and you will bring him and his accomplice, Lady Brackenstall, to justice. The murder was committed in self-defense. Jack Rooker defended a woman against a violent and diplomatical man. The mystery is solved, but you decide to keep it secret. There is no need to inform the police. Hard choice. I would say hard choice. You know what? What if I go back to the house and talk with the ladies? To see their reactions when I mention him. If I can, then he's the murderer. Because I don't know, this went really far away from what I was thinking at the beginning.
Oh, what a horrible thing.
Okay, we
Please
can't talk with
leave
them.
my Mary alone.
So, sorry Captain, but you're the killer. This was a short case, the shortest one, and the easiest one so far.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
He's gonna be mad as hell now.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
Okay, so we got the killer. Oh god. Okay, I'm clicking like crazy. Like crazy, literally. Oh god, almost. He wanted to kill himself.
You should have
That's
let
sure.
me die. How can I live if Mary suffers?
I am sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case.
Well, it's only one, so...
Inspector, I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
Yeah. Conclusion, the captain is a killer. So we kinda did it. Now, I'm thinking about replaying the ending, but I'm not gonna do that because I want original choices there. 93% and only 34, yeah, the same moral choice. Well, I guess I went too much like... I don't know, I shouldn't probably choose that one. We had a case when I actually left that to Marco for whoever to deal with instead of police, and now I reported him straight to the police, so it's kinda, I don't know. I don't know why I did that.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, Admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Okay, a little bit of humor. I almost felt that we were here on the first case, but that was a little bit north, I guess. Come on, freaking loading screen. I hate you. Nope, the loading screen is stuck. Finally.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the
Yes, of course.
God damn it. Okay guys, before we go anywhere, we're gonna go on a short break. I wanna check something. Okay, I wanna see how many persons we discovered. We missed that one, kinda. Will be met in a future case. And it seems like that 4 will be now, so I would assume 2 more cases. We're gonna leave that for tomorrow. And now I'm gonna go on break because I'm not feeling so good, and maybe I'm gonna do some FIFA matches, Ultimate Team finally, or I'm gonna just go back to the Shadow of Mordor. We will see. I will make my decision soon. So yeah, thanks for watching guys on YouTube. Stay there for more if you do enjoy those Sherlock Holmes adventures and murder cases.